I'm logged in as administrator, which is important. You need to be logged in as administrator to create learning modules. And I'm going to navigate to the Manage Center and the Learning Modules section of the Manage Center. What I'm going to do here is click this blue box for creating learning module. And this is going to be very similar to creating any learning module. I'm going to use my three or four prefix predetermined by Lingos. If you don't know what it is, do contact support before creating any learning modules. And then we'll just call this learning link demo. And I'm going to keep this as an online task and click create. Now we're in the familiar catalog editor. I'm going to call this GLF video in the description. I'll fill this out and come right back to you. Okay, I've just put in some basic information here about my video that I'm going to link to. The GLF, the language, how long the video is. I have put in a little Lingos logo and the audience. The important part here, since I'm not actually uploading a file but linking to a file that lives outside my LMS, is I'm going to navigate to Define Launch Properties. And the first thing I'm going to do is select the launch interface. So I'm going to, for the launch interface, I'm going to select generic web launch because I'm doing a link to a video on the web. Just ignore these pieces for now. Whoops, apologize. Just let all the defaults stick for the moment. And you'll see I have a selection, a place to put my link to my video. So I've already got my video pulled up on another tab, and I'm copying the link from that site and just pasting it here in this content. I can also browse for it, but I find this to be a bit easier. Just leave this as the default too, and click Save. Now you can preview using 1.5, always a good idea to see how it looks. And this is what it's going to look like. All right, I've got my logo, I've got the information about my video. It's not active yet, so I can't launch it, but this looks pretty good. So now let's make it active. I'm going to come back to Define Module Properties 1.1 and show it in catalogs. Again, you always need to do this. Let's put this in the new learner start here, and we'll just call this popular courses. We can think about that later, and click OK. And the last thing we need to do, and don't forget, is always click Save. I'm going to go to Session Properties, and I need to make it active, and click Save again. If you forget to select active, it may not work. Back to module properties, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now, as I've showed you in other videos, I want to use my switch user feature to make sure that this is working properly. So I'm going to click to users, go to switch user. Remember, I use upgrade Gus as my test learner account. Switch user. Now, if everything went as planned, when I browse the catalog, come in here to the demo, go to New Learner Start here, and open up Popular Courses. Here's my Global Learning Forum video. Click this. I want to enroll. Confirm enrollment, and launch. Now the video opens up in a new box, and I can play it. Now, if you want your learners to be able to mark this video as complete,
5 years ago, my first GLF.
1 second, I'm gonna close this. If I want my learners to be able to mark that video as complete, I need to do one thing. So keep watching if you want to learn how to do that. Otherwise, that's everything you need to know. And I'm back in my course. I've come into the catalog editor for the video, and I want to navigate over to Define Enrollment Policy, that's 2.5, and I want to allow users to mark it completed. All right, that's important. So click Save here. So the only thing we changed on the course, let me switch back to my learner. Okay, I'm logged in as my learner, and I've enrolled in the course. I've already showed you launching. Now if I go to the Knowledge Center, I click here to launch, and when I'm finished, I just mark this as completed. Now it'll show up in my learning record that it's been complete. Disadvantage here is you kind of have to trust the learner went out and watched the video, but I do trust my learners. And if you want to link to something else like an external course or a PDF or a blog, you can do all of that right here in using this same process. Just drop the link in that one field. Thanks.